My name is Zach Schneider, and with me today is James.
Greetings.
Justin.
Meow. Hey.
Zaina.
Hey.
And Emily.
Wow.
So,
He stole my line.
You don't even like cats, though.
I don't like cats, but I am one.
fair. So, we're talking about red flags. For me, it was women, but for you, it could be men. Whatever it is,
Obviously.
It doesn't matter. Yes. So, do you want me to start off by telling this story, or does anyone have something that they urgently need to
sorry.
share?
Red flag.
I have red flags.
Emily, you want to share?
Okay.
You want to just...
I went on a first date with this guy. I'm not going to say his name, but
I mean,
he
you
knows
could
who
if you
he
want.
is. Chris. No, actually,
I hope Chris is
Dan,
listening.
Never mind. This was Dan, not Chris.
Oh, Dan.
Sorry,
different
Chris.
Story.
There's too many of them.
Chris is still a bad person, but anyways, this guy Dan,
Lloyd.
he and I, we went on a date. We went to Applebee's. It was going all right.
Applebee's.
He's
That's
like,
the red flag.
That's your first date
Don't
location?
knock
What?
Applebee's. I
I'm
wanted
sorry.
to go to Applebee's.
As a white trash person, I'm all for the Applebee's.
Yeah, Applebee's.
Sorry, I got higher
2 for
standards.
22. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, we go back to we're like, oh, we're gonna like hang out at your house, like whatever.
2 for
First
22?
date, and we go back, and he's like, yeah, this is my parents' house. I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, my house is messy, and I was like, okay. And then he breaks into his parents' house. Because they're gone.
Okay.
So he gets like this weird like thing and he like shimmies the door open. I'm like, I don't believe this is your parents' house.
That's scary.
We go
Yeah.
downstairs and he proceeds to spend the next 2 hours explaining all the lore behind some anime he's watching. And I'm just sitting there like, kill me now. You're my ride. I can't
Wait,
leave.
what anime? Wait, which anime?
James is
Piece.
interested.
One Piece? Oh my god. The One Piece! The One Piece is real!
It was traumatizing. That's a red flag.
that is pretty traumatizing. Yeah, like that's a good point. Like when people don't get a hint, like on
Yeah.
let me be. How do I put this lightly?
No, that's the thing is like,
Yeah.
because I have a girlfriend. My girlfriend, she loves when I explain all this like lore to her from like anything,
no.
and she will not understand it.
I
But she's
will
like,
break
oh, I
up
love
with
how
the person I'm
interested
with.
you are in this stuff, babe.
All right,
and
well,
it's like,
you know,
I was not interested in the fact that
Yeah, no, I would literally break up with someone for that. Like,
Some
I
people
can't.
can't take social
this was
cues.
also
Yeah.
on
Right,
a
right.
first
Right.
date, and then he whipped out a crossbow.
Is that,
Back to the social cues.
oh my goodness.
Well, at least he didn't whip something else out, so that's good.
True.
Thank God.
No, like the lack of social awareness there is jarring. It's like you don't do that unless you absolutely like know someone is caring enough to be like, oh yeah, no, I'm interested. Like,
I
at
noticed
least a
that
little bit.
at the station here, a lot of people just don't have social cues,
Yeah.
or like they'll walk in. I'll literally be editing something, and they'll just
geez.
stand right behind me.
Just start breathing.
And then, pretty much, if you ever seen Hey Arnold, there was a guy named Brainy who just breathed behind Helga.
What are you doing there?
And they do that, and then they don't understand. Like I'm working,
Ew.
then it's like disturbing how little like they could just comprehend things.
What are you doing there?
I was
You
talking
working
to
on
someone.
some promos.
I was talking to someone about like kind of that. Like,
Yeah.
Radio. As much as I love radio, there are a lot of people that just don't know. They're just a lot of.
It is very uncomfortable.
Kids.
Yeah, we'll say kids.
Yeah.
We'll say
Well, we can say kids, but it's
Yes.
like more like grown kids.
Well, no,
No,
it's like
yeah,
like
kids at
people
heart.
who don't have social cues, like people who don't know how to act. Because like if you're broadcasting, you got to broadcast to people that are normal people. Like
Well-
for instance, I was listening to I like to listen to like classic rock. I listened to this show like last night. Some guy, he called himself. What did he have?
Was it at this station or was it a different station?
No, like Sirius XM.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Okay,
just
okay.
nonsense, absolute
The
nonsense.
competitors.
Yeah,
Sirius
yeah,
XM
garbage,
is like
garbage.
very
But-
lenient.
But yeah, a little too much. But this is a perfect example. Sirius XM is too lenient to the point that people just do whatever they want. Like this guy named himself. It was like, oh my God, it was like Radio Comandante or something like that, which is just like Radio Commander in Italian. And this guy just like he just would just go on and on and on about how great he was.
Oh, geez.
And I'm just like, who do you think you are? Like, I don't know. It was driving me absolutely
I'm all
crazy.
for the freedom, but when it comes to Sirius XM, it's like you expect a certain level of quality. You're paying for that. to have
Right,
that
exactly.
In your
And
car.
it just makes me furious.
Oh,
but
geez.
digressing. Does anyone else have red flags? Because right now, social cues is right at the top of the list, and that drives
Septum
me crazy.
piercing.
I got two.
You have
Two that are one I wouldn't be able to tell unless I met the person. The other one, I feel like I could get some sort of an idea at least through text, or because you maybe might FaceTime somebody before you meet them. It's rare for me to just meet a stranger these days. It's all through the apps. So the one that you have to be in person is the eating habits. Now, I don't mind if someone's eating.
That's a good point.
But what I do mind is there has to be some sort of etiquette, I guess, towards eating.
I absolutely agree with you.
If you're alone and you want to eat like a slob, I do it too. I lick my fingers, I'll slurp, I'll do all that stuff.
Yeah.
But if I'm having a one-on-one eating session and you just hear
That's especially if it's a first date.
I cannot fathom spending an entire lifetime with somebody that's doing that. My ex
that is
would
gross.
bite the fork. You just hear like
What?
You hear, and I didn't know this obviously until we had our
goodness.
first forking meal. So yeah, of
course.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Once we
I didn't know I didn't like that, but now I know I don't like that.
No, it's the worst thing ever. I
I
get chills. I get like goosebumps
Yeah,
in the
yeah, I
wrong
know
way.
that feeling.
That's teeth hitting metal. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound good.
Ouch,
And
why?
her mom would do the same thing. I'm like, is this like a I'm not going to give their last name,
You
but
had kids,
my
they'd all be
goodness.
clanging on the floor.
that's what I'm thinking. So that was bad. And then the other thing, specifically from I'm just using my ex as an example, but
Throwing her under the
her red flag was jealousy. She was so jealous, and I would let her hang out with anybody. If she wants, she's like, "Oh, this guy's going to give me a ride home from class." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
Yeah.
If I was even if I did a show, I'm doing a show with 2 women right now. If I did a show with a woman, she would have like a 45-minute screaming session with me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't control who I'm
sorry.
doing radio
That's
with.
crazy.
Yeah.
So she was so jealous. She would make me like just drop certain friend groups
that's
because
horrible.
of this. And I was so lenient with her and her ability to hang out with people.
This sounds
So much so that one guy that I let her hang out with, they're actually married right now. So yeah.
Wow.
Wow. When she
Well,
tells
it's
you
just
don't
so
worry
hindering.
about him, that's what
Yeah.
happens. See, this is why.
Sounds like someone's projecting. a
Honestly,
little in that situation.
Exactly.
I'm gonna-
Yeah.
Wait, do you think that she was maybe?
I don't think so. I really don't. She was brutally honest with me.
Oh, okay,
So
right.
I was under the impression. But, I was seeing her.
Sus.
Yeah, but I was hanging out with her when she was dating somebody as well, and we didn't do anything either. But when you like somebody, you plant seeds. You sort of like you show who you are, and
It's
then
like a
what?
subconscious thing.
Yes.
Kind of like set the foreground for, this is who I am. We could be friends or maybe more.
Yeah,
You never know.
and then
Okay,
as soon as
well-
I broke up, they started dating, and then they got married after 2 years or whatever.
Actually, I think jealousy is not a red flag. You want to know why?
Let's hear it.
Let me tell you. I think it has to be mutual. Like if she tells you can't have friends that are girls,
Yeah.
she shouldn't have friends that are guys either.
No, it's double standards.
Honestly,
Yeah.
me
That
and
was
my
our whole
fiance,
relationship.
me and my fiance are like that.
It's
like
the
we can't
hypocrisy.
have opposite sex friends.
Really?
Yeah, we can't. None of us. Like
interesting.
I mean, like I can't see him going out in a friend group like with girls and guys, and I'm not there. Like that makes no sense.
See, that's the thing is
That
with
makes no
jealousy.
sense to me.
Jealousy is like a
It's
human.
not. It's in even in our culture, in our religion, we're not supposed to do that. We're not supposed
Right.
to. Like I'm not supposed to be going out. I'm like, oh hey Zach, let's go to the mall after this.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Like
though.
while
That-
doesn't
while
make
we're
like a-
married and stuff. Like if I'm
Yeah.
single, I wouldn't care. Like personally,
Right.
I wouldn't care. But like now because I have someone, he's supposed to be like my best friend, my husband, my
Right,
everything.
right,
You know.
right.
Yeah.
So like that makes
But-
sense. Like as long as you guys kind of agree, that's fine.
Yeah,
like,
we
jealousy,
agree on it.
it's
No,
a
no double
mutual
standard.
thing.
That girl, she's crazy. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You think she was going out with guys and telling you not to have a show with girls?
She
Get the hell outta here.
she went on vacation. She went on a 2-month vacation with 2 of her friends. They rented a
There were
bus.
guys?
No, they were girls.
okay.
But she said during that vacation, hang out with my friend. I'm just going to say her name. Her name is Gina. She was like, hang out with Gina during the vacation, while I'm on vacation. Gina was actually dating my friend at the time. So I was like, hang out with them, it'll give you some sort of something to do. This is right when we first started dating.
Yeah.
And because I probably would have went on the vacation if that was the case. But, this was probably
Makes
a
sense.
month into our dating.
Yeah.
So one night, me, Gina, and her boyfriend, my friend, we're watching a golf match at my house. It was the U.S. Open. We're watching it. She hysterically cries to me saying, you need to kick Gina out of the house right now. I don't want her there. And I'm like, I'm so flabbergasted as to why this is happening. You're so jealous. Like, her boyfriend or the guy she's seeing is there also, and I had to like talk her off of a bridge. I know the reason why all this happened.
I'd have just hung up.
There's a reason why she's this way.
Okay.
She was cheated on horrifically by a dude who created like 5 or 6 fake accounts on dating apps and was lying. He had made up names. Apparently, this dude lied about having cancer to some of these people. So like, she has all this trauma, but she took the trauma out on me, which is
That's not fair to
It's
you.
not fair.
It's not
No,
fair to
it's
you.
understanding why she did it, but it's not fair to me.
It's her own responsibility to like be working that out.
well,
Yeah.
look where you are now, Justin. We're glad that
I'm nowhere. I'm doing a freaking Monday Morning Meadows.
Oh, hey, hey.
This is the best place to
Yeah,
be.
exactly. That's
No,
what I'm
absolutely,
saying.
absolutely. Like, at least here you're able to talk things out. Like, if you're not talking to a therapist or no one else, it's like you have no one to go to.
1000%.
You're not dealing things out.
This is
Here-
literally
here
therapy.
We can do that.
I
yeah.
never went to a therapist. I always go to people.
If you ever
Right,
want
like-
to, I think therapy is the best thing ever. But
no.
also like being on radio where you can just say whatever you want, not whatever you want, but to some extent,
Yeah,
like,
I
it
have
does help. It
coping
does help.
mechanisms,
Yeah,
but
good.
not
You just need to have
therapy.
someone to talk to.
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
I
It's always
have
good.
someone.
But in the light of Diwali, it's that you triumphed over that other guy, and that you were the good, that you were the light in
Yes.
her
Yes.
dark hallway.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Hopefully it ends with a happy ending, though. Because right now it's just miserable.
I'd rather be
geez.
single and happy than in a relationship.
Oh, 1000%. It's a lot of hard work.
Generally in a relationship.
Yeah, but I'm happy right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's a lot of hard work to be in a relationship.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah.
It's a
rough.
lot. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you been getting into any arguments yet? How long have you been dating the person?
About 6 months.
have you had your first argument yet?
Not like a real one. Like,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
really, like,
That's
Just
good.
you
No,
wait.
fun fact, me and Zach got into serious relationships at the same time.
around the same time.
Exactly, because I remember when you met the Murder Town lady.
Yes, Murder Town
I
girl.
met my fiance. I remember I spoke about it on the
Yeah,
on the
I
radio.
do remember that actually.
I remember.
Yeah.
And then I
I'm here
came
for
back out of nowhere. I'm like, I'm engaged, guys.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you came out of nowhere. I'm
remember?
engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Does anyone else have any red flags that they want to share?
Septum piercing.
All right, I can get behind.
Ooh.
that. Yeah, I can.
I think that's kind of hot.
Yeah. Hey, it's different
is-
folks,
you know,
different
like-
strokes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that like you're wrong. I'm just saying like there's problems that come with it, and you better be prepared to deal with it.
True.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
I have my red flag. if
Oh, you
want
have
to
it.
speak
Yeah,
it.
feel
Okay.
free.
So I noticed this low key sometimes in myself,
Oh no.
but when you're self conscious about something, and then you go use it against the other person. Like, say for example, and no, and like me and my fiance both have the same. I think I told you we're the same personality. So he would be
both
like,
kinda do it to
"Hey,
each
like, why are you doing this?" And I'll be like, "Don't you do the same thing?" Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's like
it's like
this-
you're self conscious about something.
They
'cause,
take
like,
out their
you
own
know you
anger.
do it.
Right,
Like
it's-
if I do something, and I'm scared he's gonna do it.
Yeah, you like project
Yeah.
your
It's
own
basically a
problems
double
onto someone
standard.
else.
You can both go to
basically
therapy
like
together.
you create a double standard because you're so self-conscious.
Yeah.
Like
It's
you start
almost like-
become double standard and like toxic.
It's almost like what Justin
Yeah.
went through.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah.
It's
The
close.
important
It's
thing
close.
is to acknowledge it and be aware of
Yes,
it. At
yeah,
least you're doing
exactly.
more by
Yeah, yeah.
acknowledging that it's a problem and saying, "Hey, I need to fix this."
Yes.
Yeah.
And if the both of you are aware of it, like this is the perfect time. Like now, oh yeah, we can work this out. Just think things through here.
Yeah.
Talk to someone if we have to, maybe a professional if necessary. But
Yeah.
just do whatever works. At least you both like have eyes on it.
Yeah,
Yes.
for me, like if lack of communication is a huge red flag.
Absolutely.
Like if we can't talk, what's the point? Like if like say for example he has a full day of events and he comes home and he just like doesn't tell me.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the point?
That's
No,
sus.
that's not even
That's
just
mad
like
sus.
a
Yeah.
relationship thing.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
like
a
a life
relationship,
thing.
yeah.
Like you can work with people and they just won't talk to you. And it's like, how are you supposed to work with these people when they
Mm-hmm.
can't even notify you of the simplest information? Like do something as little as text back.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we need to be one person. Like,
Yeah.
like we need to share everything.
This is the same thing that goes with like
Everything.
work, just work in general.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not communicating with your boss, all of a sudden you're not a very good employee.
Absolutely.
Yeah, who wouldn't do that?
Oh, geez. I realized where this.
Oh, yes, right. Moving on. So the story that I have that is a little chock full of red flags is, so this girl that I met, it was like on Sunday. I met her on Sunday. And so, 2 hours prior to me meeting her, I'm sorry, 2 hours after me meeting her, I start asking her, like, oh, what's your kind of story? Just to kind of get a gist of, like, what kind of person you are.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go into crazy detail. But But she started going into crazy detail. So I was, I was just ready to take it all in. I just love hearing drama. So this girl, I don't really care about the boring details, but essentially this girl's an actress, and she started dating this guy, and after 6 months, she's like, she had like a trip to Italy. Come to Italy with me. They go on a 2-week vacation. Great.
Lucky.
Yeah, to Italy.
I could go to Italy too. What's up?
I could do that too. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so then immediately after they move across the country to L.A., and right off the bat, they were fighting before they even moved to L.A., but they continued to fight. So then she starts talking to another guy when they're still dating.
Ooh.
Oh no.
And she's not, talking. She's just literally talking, just setting up her next move, essentially. And so that happens. Then, she eventually makes her move, and then she breaks up with her boyfriend, and she's like, well, she says the nonsense, these kind of quotes. I needed someone that wants to make me feel wanted. I need to be with someone that makes me feel attractive. I need to be with someone that makes me feel X,
See,
Y, and
now,
Z.
And
The
did he?
problem with that is if you can't love yourself on that scale enough to you're that insecure that you're not getting that from your partner. Either you got the wrong partner, or you need to work on yourself more before you get into another relationship.
You're absolutely right. But it doesn't end. It doesn't end.
Oh no.
So she starts dating this guy that she cheated with, and she's dating this guy, and this guy is also dating 2 other people. She doesn't know this yet.
Oh.
So he's just going around, but they're living
Nice.
together right now, and she has no idea. 6 months go by, she finds out, and everything just hits the fan, and so on and so forth. She immediately comes back, and she tries getting with another guy. And now I'm thinking, this girl is not giving herself any time to relax. So that's another red flag. You need time to heal for yourself. You need to like yourself before you start liking
Jumping from
other people.
relationship to relationship is just the worst.
It's toxic.
Sorry to say
Absolutely.
it,
Yes.
but I did that a lot. But
all
here
make
I ended up
mistakes.
with the person I'm with, so I did jump.
Sometimes it
But
works out, sometimes it
I
doesn't.
jumped. I
Yeah.
didn't leap. I jumped.
A leap of faith.
We all make mistakes, and I think that's the biggest thing is take time for yourself. Don't think that I absolutely need someone else, because you're gonna rush
So
into
people are
something
just
that you're gonna
addicted
regret.
to the idea of being in a relationship.
Yeah.
It is
Sorry, I'm one of
glorified.
those people. I have a lot of red flags.
Can you be happy on your own, Zaina?
No. No, I really can't. No, I genuinely can't.
Well, that is a problem. That is a red flag that should be worked on. Therapy would help you.
That actually hurt my heart
So-
to hear that. That made me sad.
No, I enjoy being.
But you're honest.
No, I enjoy company. I don't like feeling lonely. I have to have people.
well,
around
that's
me.
That's a
different
little
now.
bit different.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant relationship
Yeah.
wise?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, if I'm
yeah.
single, I could be happy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
all right.
I
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
need people around me to talk to. I can't have alone time.
Well,
I'll just start crying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
no,
fair.
that's just
Yeah, that's what I
isolation.
meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like isolation.
That's
yeah.
why Tom Hanks made Wilson in that one movie.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
So then what else? So the 3 big things that my friends told me is just another thing that other red flags are when the significant other has no friends. When they have no friends.
That's creepy. That's
and,
just creepy.
all of a sudden it's like, all right, why don't you
All of
have
a sudden,
friends?
What
you're
if when
their
they have too
only
many
friend.
friends?
That's also
That's the thing,
suspicious.
yes.
Too many friends is also suspicious.
Yeah.
I used to have a lot of friends.
Used to.
Used to.
Used to.
Now I cut it down because everyone turns out to be fake.
Yeah.
But
That's the problem. You can't be friends with 40 people at once.
no,
and expect them
I
all to be
was
good.
friends with everyone,
your
but not
circle
best
small.
friends and tell people my secrets. Just
Right.
very close people to me.
Right.
Not
Is that girl
anymore.
still single? The actress lady.
She is.
Ooh.
She's not bad looking either,
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
No.
She has short hair.
No,
That's fine.
you could
Yeah.
do better.
Does what? So she works at Adventureland now.
No,
Well,
she
he
works,
does do better.
No, she works with another company. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say the other company.
Oh,
Oh, you
Yeah.
probably shouldn't.
So
in
I-
a different field, in the same field.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct. Yes, so you are picking up what I'm saying.
Yes,
but I
yes.
will tell you afterwards
Yes.
if you feel like,
Yeah.
maybe jumping ship with us
Yeah.
and get it to meet her.
You could all move to LA and cheat on each other.
Yay!
I do not
I
condone
know someone
this.
that can fly us there.
Oh, perfect. Let's go.
I am not at all affiliated with this group.
Yeah, I'm on your side right now, James.
If we are invested by
We're all dropping our lives and getting on that plane.
Let's do it.
I have a nice life here. I'm actually happy for once.
Fair. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, Zach
I'm
is happy
for
too.
you.
He's just making the joke. If
I'm
Murder Town Lady was listening, she'll be like, Zach?
No,
What
she's
are you
not.
saying?
She's outside of this. She's too far upstate to hear this. So don't
But you can
worry.
listen anywhere on iHeartRadio
Yeah,
and the
you can
TuneIn
listen.
app.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, she could listen.
True.
Yes.
So what are some other
I'll
red
send it
flags?
to her.
The other one's, moving too fast. It's just, and then having.
me?
Yeah.
You know, I met my fiance next
Yes,
week. He came
yes.
and asked for my hand in marriage.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
In the same week. It's not a red flag. That means he loves you,
It's certainly
okay?
different. Okay, it's certainly different for different cultures. I will say
Yeah,
that.
it is.
Yeah.
Moving too fast is the way to go.
But like, it's different for everyone.
get hot
Maybe
in
next
here?
year you'll probably see a big belly. You never know.
Oh, wow.
All right, I'm going to cross that one off.
Oh my God, that's such a good idea.
All right. Then the other two I have is claiming that everything you like, they also love.
Yeah,
When,
that's
they
Yes.
don't really, it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, I love snowboarding.
Oh,
I
don't
also love
lie.
snowboarding.
Don't
no,
oh,
I hate
lie.
that.
That's so fake and pretentious.
that.
Just
right,
don't
yeah,
pretend.
fake people.
Yeah, I hate
Like if you're
that.
interested in that, like just be like, oh, I'm interested, but like you don't have to pretend to like it like immediately.
Yeah.
I have a friend that's a girl that will ask me questions so she can have answers to certain things so she could be relatable to guys. So
That's a red flag.
anytime a football game's going on, she'll be like, tell me like something I could say. I'll be like, there's movement up front. And then she'll repeat that at the bar.
Why?
That's a red flag.
That's a
though.
You should just
huge
tell
red
her
flag.
incorrect
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
And then I have
Be like,
one
this-
more.
I would
Yeah.
do that.
It's a
I'd totally
technical foul.
sabotage.
I have one more, which is kind of a question. Is it a red flag if, let's just say, a girl only has friends that are guys?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I'd say
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Yeah,
Say
a little
so?
bit. Yeah.
Only
What?
guys who are
Yeah.
friends, like only.
Like she doesn't have
Only
any
friends that are
girlfriends.
guys.
Only guys.
Oh, yeah.
That is
That's
sucks.
a huge red flag. I'm so sorry. That means she's a pick me. You
Well,
know
I
what a
wonder why the
pick-me
female.
means?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
That means she just acts like she loves attention.
Yeah.
Like from the opposite
she,
side.
she likes male attention.
Yeah, like, oh my
gee,
God,
I wonder why the other women
stop,
don't
you're
like
so
her.
annoying. Oh my God, don't joke around with me. No, I hate those.
It's like then you wonder why there's no female friends. It's like, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
True.
Right now. You ready? Give it up!
This morning show is part of your nutritious breakfast, as long as you are listening while eating a nutritious breakfast.
A healthy breakfast of juice, toast, and store-brand imitation frosted flakes featuring Terry the Tiger.
Their food.
The Nassau Morning Madhouse is on.
90.3 WHPC.